For Aquarians, it's about them, and it's about them in their interpersonal relationships. And Aquarians really want to put their own wants and needs first. They kind of got clobbered in the last 3 years, and so now they're really kind of done with being the whipping boy of the universe kind of thing, and now they're going to be focused on themselves rather than their partner's needs. For Pisces, it really is a time for Pisces just to take a step back, take a little time off, withdraw a little bit into themselves, review and evaluate what went on last year and what they want to keep and what they want to get rid of. And it's not a good time to make a decision. It's a good time to gather information for Pisces. For Aries, their objective is going to try to tap their male friends and colleagues to reach a long-standing hope, wish, goal, or objective. And they need to know that there's going to be some fits and some starts, but at the end of the day, they're going to get what it is that they want, which is a place to really put their own creativity and do something with it. For Tauruses, 10th house of career and public standing, Tauruses are being pulled by the outer world into doing things for the outer world when they really want to be focused on the inner world and their personal life rather than their professional life. And to Tauruses, I say, it's worth paying attention to your personal life over your professional life for the next couple of weeks or so. For Gemini, it's really not bad news for them. Legal, educational matters, important matters at a distance. If they ever wanted to slide something by that wasn't quite kosher, this would be the time to do it with that Mercury retrograde in their 9th house of the law and legal documents and stuff. For Cancers, not so much. They really need to add up the numbers a couple of times because this Aquarius is in their 8th house of other people's resources, borrowed money, and they really need to make sure that they know what they're getting into, what they are agreeing to, what the interest rate is, and what the outcome is going to be. And to make sure they do that twice before they sign on any dotted lines. Leos are in the spotlight for one reason or another, and Leos are going to get a lot of people coming onto them and tapping them on the shoulder saying, we need your help, we want to do stuff with you, we really, really like you. And they have to be careful to discern real friends from people who are just kind of sucking up to the Leo to get what it is that they want from it. So, because everybody's going to make money, and when you're making money, everybody wants to reach into your pocket is what Leo is going to find. For Virgo, this is in their 6th house of work and responsibilities. They need to deal directly with health matters, and they need to deal directly with building a new work structure. Something gets out of their way. Some obstacle that had been in their way gets out of their way over the next 3 weeks or so. So rather than acting now, they need to wait and see what shakes out, and then they'll have a much better working situation as a result of that. For Libra, it's a fun time. It's in their 5th house of love affairs, children, amusement, sports, pleasures, anything fun, anything with frolic, anything with festivities. That's what Libra is into. They really want to have a good time. And single Libras may find a blast in their romantic past coming back saying, hey, what you doing? For Scorpios, it's in their 4th house of home. And Scorpios have to be really, really careful not to try and blame other people at home for their problems, to realize that Scorpio is somewhat complicit in it. And even if they didn't do it themselves, they allowed it to occur. And tacit approval is to be the very same thing as regular approval. So home matters are what Scorpio needs to deal with. For Sagittarians, they learn something very useful about their world. They pick up through the course of their day-to-day living, which is going to pick up, and they have to be careful not to backtrack and try to schedule too many things at once. They will find that they learn something that they can apply almost right away in their lives that will make their lives easier and result in some sort of contract or some kind of negotiation. For Capricorn, the last sign of the zodiac, it's about money. It's about spending money. Hopefully it's about making more than you spend, but sometimes, like this month, they're likely to spend more than they make, and they need to realize that everything is going to cost more than they think it's going to cost. So try and limit what you're doing. And at the very minimum, make sure you get what you pay for. So that's tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac, with Mercury retrograde, and then the sun going into Aquarius, and the full moon on Saturday on the Aquarius-Leo axis. Big week.
Whew.
Woo.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll see you next week
Always
with some
pleasure.
more good news.
Yeah, more good news. That's me.